Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the seminar Tackling Inequalities with Social Investment Policies. We have a twofold aim here. First, this is a pre-seminar for the research project Tackling Inequalities in Time of Austerity. And second, this is this TITA project and also Jani Erola's ERC project's indirect contribution to the celebration of the share of sociology at the University of Turku. First talk will be given by Joakim Palme. He will give us a kind of introduction to social investments.
Investment kind expenditures are really being prioritized and advanced over the past decades. And part of that is that countries raise too little taxes in order to do these investments. It's important to see the role of the welfare state in terms of insurance. It's important to see its role for reproduction, mainly linked to social services. We also need to see that there are investment potentials in social policies. We, in the end, also need to raise the kind of resources that are sufficient for massive investment in the human capital.
What do seminars like this mean to the research community?
It's of course testing new ideas, getting critical comments. It's not only applauses, but that your kind of thinking is critically examined, and also that you are confronted with other perspectives.
Social investment strategies do not promote gender equality because they focus too much on individual investments and development of your human capital and not enough on the organizational structures that actually allocate the rewards to that human capital. Thinking the state can resolve everything is going to end up missing some key barriers that are stopping a really good potential for a better society.
So the title is Education, invests on who, on, and why. I actually say that, okay, everybody knows that education is a classic case for social investments. However, this investment argument, especially this targeted investment argument, easily leads less than optimal outcomes. Also, these feasible targeted investments are really hard to come up with, and I guess the post-elementary education is a good example for that.
And it was, first of all, it was a movement by researchers and also professionals trying to get away from the very negative presentation of older people as being frail and sick and dependent. But the EU Commission framed it in the following way. They need to rely more on themselves and they need to depend less on others. There's also a quite natural skepticism, I think, because this is being implemented in a time where we have restricted resources. So is this just a saving mechanism, or are we really trying to improve people's quality of life? Also, we have to realize that the present evidence suggests that it's not just economically sustainable, and therefore, whether this is sort of the fix, quick solution to a large problem, we have to be a bit critical about that.
Like for young researchers such as me, it's very interesting to see all the presentation from those who are maybe a bit more for further stages in their career, but also like collaborate with researchers that are doing their PhD studies or postdoc studies.
And somehow I defend the idea that social transfers are also a form of social investment. And somehow I have a feeling that the income transfer guys and social insurance guys, they have been in defense in that discussion. And I think that they are complementaries, so that we need both. And what I try to say, that we shouldn't neglect and shouldn't forget totally social transfers, because they have a very important role also from the perspective of social investment.